wrong. The love that I was showed, it made me think strong. When things hard, I think about them days, but them dreams gone.
We back. We back. The producers aisle. George, Lester Green. Nickname for you,
LUM, aka LUM.
aka Lum. So we got Lum here. It's my first time meeting Lum. I'm gonna be honest, completely honest. But from looking at his page, entrepreneur, um, got a lot of motion. You know what I mean? He got a painting service, in and out painting,
Yes, sir.
which looks really successful. And then what I just learned, he's getting into promoting, and then he got his hands in a bunch of different lanes. So George, you kind of, what's y'all connection? What's y'all like? How y'all?
Yo, this is the man, yo.
Okay.
If you ever want to like learn a new skill,
Yeah.
go see this man because he's really like teaching people like how to do. Really?
Yeah.
Exactly. Like he can explain more about it, but
Mhm.
like I see him all the time on his Instagram and everything, like teaching other people like, all right, so you want to do something with your time? Do this. You're
Mhm.
gonna start painting. You're gonna work for me. And this is how you're gonna do it yourself.
Yeah.
You can explain it better than I did though.
Yeah. I pretty much I'm also doing a thing where I'm hosting courses to, teach people how to, paint and stuff
Mhm.
so they can eventually venture off into their own. So my goal in life is just to teach people that it could be done.
Yeah.
I'm not looking to just keep people under my wing. So
Right.
anything that I teach is to branch off and just do
your own thing.
Yeah.
Yo, that's important too, because
Mhm.
sometimes people be gatekeeping
Yeah.
and don't even want to put you in a position to win.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
the
yup,
fact that
yup.
you're doing that, do it's like a double-edged sword with that too, though, because people feel like even with me, I feel like sometimes when I'm throwing an event or I'm reaching out to people, when you hit them up and it's something that you probably can get paid for, and you be like, yo, just come in, just go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead, eat off. I don't care. Do whatever you do. Just do it
Yeah.
at the event. Tag me.
Mhm.
And they don't. They in my head they thinking like, yo, why is he doing this? Like you should be charging me for this. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna get the money from somewhere else.
It's always gonna come back.
Yeah, exactly.
absolutely. Full
So
circle.
the fact that you're doing that is huge.
Yeah.
How's that been going though? Like,
It's been going
how long
good.
you been doing it?
I haven't started a course yet, because I got busy with like work and stuff. But for like the summertime, I'm looking to free up time so I could put all my time into that. But I teach more things. I teach about life.
Yeah.
I teach different ways. About how to get money, personal growth, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm very big on getting my guys books and stuff and getting them into books and a bunch of self growth books. So
Yeah.
it's not only about making money; it's about growing personally and stuff like that.
Got you. Now BDM. What does BDM stand for?
$1 billion men.
Got you.
$1 billion
And then
men.
your logo is a brain, a book. So that's deep. Can you
Yeah.
explain more about that? The inspiration behind that?
Once I got into my self growth and I started reading books, that's when my life changed. So that's the main target on that. Is once you start to put your brain and your head into books, that's when the plans will come and the growth.
Oh, absolutely.
So when did you realize like? When did you start to get those entrepreneurial like, yo, I'm an entrepreneur, like I could do this? Like, was it early on or?
Yeah, I always been like that. Like when I was a kid, my pops, he always had me like he had the vending machines. I used to do the paper route.
Yeah.
So my pops had me into
I did
everything.
the paper route too.
Yeah, he had me into everything. So
Yeah.
it just was built in me.
Yeah. The paper route was crazy, bro. I only did the Sunday. The
Yeah,
Sunday
yeah,
one.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
the one that I did. So it was like every Saturday night, I would want to go sleep at somebody's house, like sleep over my man's house or whatever. And my mom was like, "Yo, you can't. You gotta wake up." We was getting up at like 5 in
Yeah,
the
5
morning
in the
on
morning. You gotta put
Sunday
them
morning.
together, put
You
them
gotta
in
put the
bags.
paper,
Yup,
put the
yup.
sports section, put the leisure section, like put the little coupons, and then
Yup.
go deliver them. That shit was it was like, but I was young. I was maybe like 12, I think, doing that.
Yeah, I've been doing this since I was like 8.
Yeah,
Yeah.
young age, and then you got to go around collect the money.
Yep. Well, my pops was mainly doing that.
Oh,
I just was
okay.
putting everything together. I'll pull up to the crib. I'll jump out,
Yeah,
throw them in front of the cribs and
that's
stuff like
crazy.
that.
But yo, there's a study that's going around right now that's saying like young people that are younger and you have responsibility, either chores or a job, something like that.
Yep.
They're more successful later on in life. So It's like some things you realize you was doing and you didn't even know the benefit of until now. You know what I'm saying?
I used to kind of hate it because I was a kid, so I always wanted to have fun.
Of course.
But pops always had me working. So I'm like, but now everything played out. So
Yeah.
I used to be mad, but if I didn't go through it,
Right.
I wouldn't be who I am now. I
fact.
wouldn't have had that drive.
A fact.
So I learned to just appreciate it.
Yep. Yep. And I mean, I got that from. I think I got mine from basketball. Because it was like when I was in college, it was like you had the practice, you had the school, which was hard to kind of stay on top of, so you needed to manage time for that. Then you had the social life. Then you had, if you had a little roster, you had to keep the roster happy. You know what I'm saying? So you had to really manage your time in college. So that's where I kind of learned to kind of put things in order and get things done with a bunch of things on your plate. But it all pays off, bro. It all pays off. So talk to me about like high school life. After high school, what was your high school like?
It really wasn't it for me. I'm
Yeah.
not even gonna lie. I was a bad kid. I was getting kicked out of school. I got expelled. I went to early college and all that type of stuff. Like it really wasn't my thing. School was never my thing.
Right.
I
It's
was
not
wanting
for
to
some
make
people,
money.
though. Yeah.
Yeah. So it really wasn't.
Right.
Ain't nothing I can speak about school really.
Would you have rather went to like a Putnam and did a trade? If you had to do it over again, you think you would have did something like that?
Honestly, I don't know because my life is based off of trade. So, I mean, yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I always think about like, I don't know about you, but I always think about like, damn, if I wish I was like, I wish I went to like barber school at a young age, like Putnam. I know they have the barber, like something like that where you have like a skill that you can kind of keep along and just hustle with. You don't got to go to school after.
Yeah.
Nah, I did too. Cause I went to Phoenix and like I had to create every like opportunity I had back then. I was like, dang, cause I ended up working at the mayor's office when I was at Phoenix.
Yeah.
They didn't help me out with that at all, yo. I had to make my own connections, do my own thing. But like that's where like most of my grind comes from now is like, all right, I gotta go get it. 'Cause
Right.
ain't nobody gonna give it to me.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Oh boy.
That's a fact. So yeah, man. So we you said you used to hoop too a little bit.
Yeah, I was a beast out here. Anybody will tell you.
Yeah?
Anybody will tell you. I was
You
a
got any
beast.
clips?
Nah.
Yeah, that's the thing, bro. We don't got as much video
Yeah.
as they do now, man.
Nah, y'all ain't make them little N1 mixtapes
Bro,
back
the
then?
only way you was getting recognition back when I was playing was the newspaper, and it was a little clipping. You can have 56. I remember my first game in high school, bro. I had 55 points, and I had a blurb like this said Yusuf Abdul Ali scores 55 in the win. That's it. No highlight, no nothing. Yo, it was crazy, bro. It was crazy. Now you're gonna have a full highlight reel. Nowadays.
Oh, absolutely.
There's
Yeah,
all
they-
type of crazy videos for these kids now.
Yeah, it's
like,
too much.
Yeah.
It's too much.
It's fire though.
Yeah, it's dope.
Nah, it's
I'm
great-
just
it's
hating.
great to
It's just
see.
that old head hate. That old head hate.
Nah, word.
So what's going on with the businesses now? What you working on? Like what you excited about?
I just started a shoe brand,
Mm.
so I'm very excited about that. But that's basically it.
Yeah. Who's the dude that he got sued by Nike?
Omi.
What is his name?
Omi?
Omi. Which ones did he did the Kais?
Yeah, yup.
That was crazy, yo. You saw
I
those?
didn't see those. Nah.
He was dope, but he was literally it was like the what was it, the ones?
Yeah.
It was the ones that he was copying. But he would make some fire colorways, and then he was tapped into like the all black schools, HBCUs.
Okay.
So he would make colorways for them, and then Nike came down and sued him
Yo.
and said you got to stop making them.
Nah, word.
So I don't know what he's doing now, but
He in jail, I think.
for real?
Yeah.
Oh wow,
Dang.
Yeah, he's
That's
in
crazy.
jail right now.
that's crazy. So what's your shoe? What kind of shoes you making? Like casual?
I
Like
pretty much I could show you. I'm pretty much making like it kind of looks like a Converse type, but it's kind of more firm. Let me see.
Oh, okay. I did see that.
Yeah. Let me show you real quick.
I like Converse. I like the high sole. I mean, what's that? The high back ends of
yeah,
it.
I'm on the page right now. I see it.
Oh, you see it?
Yeah, with the Believe?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Oh, okay, with your logo on the BDM.
Yes, sir. should
Yeah, I
have
see the
those.
logo now with the brain with the book. That's fire. That's tough to do, bro.
Yeah.
That's tough to do.
I was trying to it was kind of hard trying to find somebody who could put me on with somebody who makes shoes.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
now I found them, so it's a wrap.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Yeah, that joint be tough.
Yeah.
Trying to find like a manufacturer.
No one wants to give up the.
It's just
No one wants
gatekeepers,
to.
bro.
Yeah, no one.
Gatekeepers, man.
So we
No.
gonna get sweatsuits with the shoes or just the shoes right now?
I got a whole. I got a bunch coming.
So that means
got
we
a
gonna
whole-
get.
yeah, I
we
got
gonna
everything
get some
coming,
merch.
man.
We
I was
gonna
about
get
to
a
say
hat
we
or
get
something.
first dibs. Word,
Yeah,
what's up?
I got jeans, shirts, hats. I
Yeah.
got the whole nine.
Yeah, I try to do. I do for my tournaments. I always make like a hat.
Okay.
So I made these, like design these
Yeah, yeah.
That
for
was the
my
last one, right?
tournaments. Yeah, I do a tournament called, I don't know if you know, it's called the Bitcoin Classic.
Nah, I never heard
So
of it.
we go to like a different state every summer. Georgie comes.
Okay.
And we get like 8 teams. They get like top overseas players and all that.
Okay.
And we all compete for like 30,000 worth of Bitcoin. Yeah. So
That's
it's pretty dope.
different.
We
That's
go to a
different.
different state. We went to, where we been? Atlanta.
Atlanta, New York,
York.
Florida, DC. We went
DC.
To, yeah, we went to
did
Howard.
it at Howard University.
Okay.
It was fire. And then this year we probably trying to do like Chicago or something. Yeah. So I'm tapped in. I try
Let's get in there,
I try to
bro.
create. I try to get in the fashion world a little bit, man.
Yeah.
That shit is hard. It's hard though. It's hard.
Nah, but it's funny because like whenever I come back from it,
Yeah.
everybody's asking like, "Yo, where you get that? Where you get that? Where you get that?" And then like even when you come to town, you always got to bring like a shirt or a hat. With
I
you.
try to. Yeah.
Yeah.
I should have brought. I should
about
have
to
brought
get
one
robbed.
for him too.
I'm trying to get it to the point where I'm wearing strictly my clothes.
Word.
I don't want to shop around. I don't want to wear nobody else's clothes. I just want to wear mine.
That's the way
Promoting
to do
yourself,
It.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's the way to do it. The in and out painting. How's that been for you? Like,
Amazing.
Amazing.
That shit changed my life.
For real.
Yeah.
It's, not, it's how competitive is that lane?
It's not really competitive. It's
No.
not really, yeah.
Not a lot of people doing it.
There's a lot of people doing it, but the difference between us is we young. We come with 5 players,
Yeah.
and we just get in there and we just get the job done fast. But we get it done good.
Right.
So that's
So
what
hungry.
separates us.
It's that hungry
Yeah.
mentality towards it. Or
You did the murals at Phoenix, right? Or no, you did something at Phoenix, right?
Nah, I painted Phoenix.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I ended up painting the classrooms and the gym and all that stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because
Yeah.
it looked way better, yo.
Yeah,
Because when me and Nitty used to go there back then, I don't know. It's kind of raggedy.
I painted them like last summer, I believe, or the summer before that.
How was that experience?
That shit was dope. I actually painted 2 schools that summer, I believe.
what? So how do you win those like deals? How you get those contracts? Like,
We just the only team out here that, come with a bunch.
yeah.
So there was other painters and stuff, but it's always like 1 painter, 2 painters and stuff.
You came with a whole squad.
Yeah, come with a whole squad and we just get it done.
I got a house in Springfield. I might have to hit you because I need it painted, bro. So I'm definitely gonna tap in after for sure. That's stuff. You ever think about getting into like the real estate?
That's actually my next move.
Yeah, I could see
Yeah.
it kind of in
Yeah,
the
I'm about
same
to
lane,
jump
bro.
into flips.
Oh,
I jump
yeah.
into flips.
You about to be a whole, what's that, HGTV? Yeah,
about
you
to
about to have
be-
one of those, yeah.
I'm about to get crazy.
You should,
I'm
bro.
about to get crazy.
If you got a team and you got like a personality where you could do it, that people would watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
not
you
only
already
that,
got the
just
cameraman.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Right, yeah.
just the flips though. That's the game, bro.
Nah, that is.
That's the game right there. I got a man in where I'm at in Milford, Connecticut. He does it. He started out. It's crazy how he started out. He started out by he got opened 2 credit cards, maxed them out, took the bread from them, and put a down payment on the house. And that's how he first got his first flip.
Word.
Boom, flipped it, paid off the credit cards, and then he started asking people like friends and family, like, yo, you got 20, I'll give you back this. And I did it a couple times with him, but now he's like, he's Connecticut, he's in Ohio, he's in St. Louis. This is a matter of like 2 years,
And just
bro.
flipping?
Flipping.
That's crazy.
Flipping. You got him, and you got a team of like 3 people. Then he got a good set of contractors that just turn them around quick. quick bread.
Yeah.
I can see that shit working for you though. If you already in the painting,
Yeah, yup.
now you got to do is get a contractor and you up, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just kind of hard to find good ones because niggas be lazy. They just be doing sloppy work.
Yeah. That's dope, man. So what's up with the promoting, man? What you trying to do? I said you just got into it.
Yeah, I just got into it. I was actually doing the pool parties.
Okay.
I was doing the pool parties over the summer, and that brought in a big bag.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, now I gotta tap into the
To the promoting.
promoting and see what it is.
That's a different world though, right? You
Yeah.
familiar with it, George?
I try not to get into it, but
Listen, I'm trying to balance it.
Yeah.
It's like a good thing and a bad thing.
Yeah.
You get good news, you get bad news. You
Right.
get good feedback, you get bad. But
but
that shit's
I
my
can't
life.
say I never went to a bad BDM party though.
Nah, never.
Nah.
Really?
Yeah. It's always good vibes, always lit. Yo, somehow Lester's talking to everybody, like making sure everybody good, dapping
That's how
everybody
you, yo,
up.
you gotta be that
Yo,
host, bro, if you want them to come back.
absolutely.
What's
gotta
your
bring the good vibes.
so like what's your ideal? Like what's your like I don't know, with me for basketball I got an idea of something that I want to do that I haven't told anybody that I'm like working towards. You got something like that? You ain't gotta say it, but you got something like that, like a concert, bring a concert here, some shit. I don't know.
Oh yeah. I got a bunch coming.
Yeah.
I got a bunch coming. I actually got some coming in March too.
Okay.
I'm not gonna speak too much on that. I'm
Yeah.
gonna just pop out, but I'm always up to something.
That's what's up.
I'm always up to something.
Gotta be. I be telling George he needs to throw a party. Everybody he know, throw a little festival or something.
Nah, I gotta work up to that first.
No, you don't, bro. Just don't put it out there, man. You'd be surprised.
Nah.
Are you big on that too? Like, well, you gotta be if you're an entrepreneur.
On like what?
Just like if you got an idea,
Throw it out there.
just run with it. Do
Oh,
you
yeah,
run
yeah,
with it,
that's-
or you got it takes you a while to kind of like?
I'm always thinking about something now. So my plan right now is to take all my thoughts and put them on the table and just run with all of them because every thought that I've came up with, I tried it and I've done good in all of them.
Yeah.
As far as the pool parties, the shoes, the painting. I got a juicing company, you know. I got 2 party buses. So, you know, now I'm just trying to
Yeah.
lay everything down, and even if I got to give a business to my man's,
Right.
I'm gonna give one to him. You know, I'm just trying to spread everything out.
Yeah.
But that right there is the goal. Yeah.
That's major, yo.
That's big too. Building like a business and then like handing it over to somebody like, yo, I'm trusting you to take over this business and help it flourish. And keep it going. Yeah.
Because I can't do everything,
Nah, you
you
can't.
know, but I may be able to think of something that they may not be able to think of.
Right.
And it may be that one thought to just blow. So
That's major.
yeah.
Putting people in position, bro. That's
That's
big.
the main part. You can't
Yeah.
win with no team.
Right.
Absolutely.
Can't win with no
That's a
team.
fact.
That's why I that's why I like working with both of y'all because like whenever I record, like your events,
Yeah.
you be like, yo, take creative freedom, whatever you send me, I love it. I'm posting it. Same thing with you, yo.
Word.
You give me like 1 or 2, fix a song, do this, got you. Come back, oh yeah, perfect.
Nah, word.
Exactly, because we know what we doing, we know what we want.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then my thing is like, when you working with people, it's like you want them to fail or have that feeling of like, damn, it's on me. Like I gotta bring this energy. I gotta bring this creativeness. I gotta bring this, you know. And it's not. I'm not taking guidance really. So I like that feeling because I feel like for me, I work better in that type of environment. And it's like you kind of get an idea of how if you working with somebody, can they work in that environment too?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I always, you know me, like, yo, do your thing. Let's just make it dope. Do your thing, and then we gonna make it. See, at the end, just put it together.
Yeah, if you're not invited back next year, you know why.
Or you gonna be invited back, but you might just have a little more guidance. You know what I'm saying? Nah, but I think the importance of like running with your ideas, bro, is huge, man. The tournament that I'm doing with the Bitcoin and basketball, ain't nobody's doing that, bro.
Yeah, I never heard of that.
Exactly. Nobody's even, and I thought of it, and it was like a matter of like 3 weeks of putting it out there and trying to see what happened. The first one wasn't as big, but it was just the fact that I put it out there. People balling for Bitcoin. It was like, yo, that's different.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
That's
That's
just real
different. Yeah.
Collaborating with different companies, yeah, you just
Yeah, no,
be
that's
out
fine.
there.
So do you have like a do you have like an end goal, like an end goal, like
Ain't no such thing as an end goal to me. It just keep going. You know, I got kids, so
Yep.
it's gonna be passed down. And my main goal is to just put the people who want to be in position,
right?
and just to keep it going. So anything that I got going on, I'll hand it down to my kids, or hand it down to my mans.
Yeah,
So just keep it going.
that's major. So you have name a time. Have you ever failed at anything, bro?
Hell yeah, I fail every day.
Yeah.
But I don't call it failing. I
Right.
just say I learn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's no.
Another
That's
lesson, yeah.
yeah. You have to look at it that way.
Yeah.
Yo. You have to look at it that way.
Words are very important, so I have to speak a certain way.
I tell my daughter that all the time. I'm like, yo, listen, would you call your best friend that, or would you say that to your best friend? And
Yeah.
she'd be like, no. I'm like, so you don't say it to yourself.
Nah, hell no.
You don't do that.
Yeah.
Like, so yeah.
Yeah, when I
Words
do
definitely-
the Black College tour, like Mr. Georgie's #1 rule, don't be a weirdo. So like, if a weirdo would do it, if you look at somebody and is like, yo, you're a weirdo for doing that,
Yeah.
don't do that.
Don't do it.
You feel
Nah,
me?
word.
Yeah. And honestly, that worked for the last 3 years. So
Yeah.
as long as this new generation is not weird, we good.
Bird, I feel you. I feel you. So who you listening to? What type of music? You heard that new Jello? What's up?
Nah, yo, I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I don't listen to like mainstream artists or anything.
Yeah.
I listen to like a lot of underground, like
Yeah.
like YG Tech.
Okay.
I listen to like Dirk.
Okay.
I try to stay away from all that
Yeah.
stuff.
The main.
That shit'll corrupt your mind.
And I know you listen to local too, right? I seen you
Yeah.
post a couple of local people like
Joe.
Belly,
Joe.
Joe,
Yeah,
yeah.
who that's a good question. Who's like your top local artist right now?
Mount Rushmore local.
Yeah, like who you like listening to local artists?
Small.
Small?
really.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I coached him in at New Leadership.
Or,
Joe,
okay.
yeah, that's my
Yeah,
guy.
Yeah, he used to bully me in high school.
Did he? Nah. Oh, I was about to say.
I was fucking with Boss Don too.
Okay. Boss Don.
Yeah.
Who else?
Boss Don.
I listen to Designer.
Shout out my
Designer.
nigga 2 times.
Designer drugs.
Oh, I was like,
okay,
Designer.
okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about Panda.
Nah.
I was like,
I'll
to
mess
each
with
his
him.
own, brother.
And then me. I also listen to me a lot.
Oh, you see, I didn't even know you was.
Yeah.
I didn't even know.
Yeah, I've been doing music
Yeah.
for years.
For real?
Mhm.
That's what's up. We got to intro the pod with his music then.
No cap. Yeah, I need a link to that.
For sure. Freestyle it? What you do? Freestyles? What you do?
I just write stories.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm not much of a freestyler.
Nah.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody is. Everything's written, I feel like. Even the stuff that was back then you thought was freestyles, it was written stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, you could tell it was a little
I
rehearsed.
know, but when I was
after-
young, I'm like, man, these niggas.
Yo,
Yeah,
that was in.
Exactly.
Like, nah, you go on a radio interview, you know what they gonna ask you.
Right.
Yeah.
Hit that freestyle real quick.
Yeah.
Gotta have them bars ready.
Damn. So you do a lot, bro. That's you got a lot
Yeah.
on your plate, man.
A lot.
For sure. Well, I definitely want to work with you at some point in the future, man.
I'm all for it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm all for it, man.
We do. I mean, you do the promoting. If I throw a tournament, maybe do the party
Yeah.
after or something.
Yeah, hell
Yeah, but we gotta work together because I feel like that's what this is about, is connecting. Now I feel like I got a network with you to
Yep.
anything that you're doing, and vice versa. So
Should I'll even sponsor one of the teams, pull
Oh,
up and
that's-
show love and all that,
bro, that's love.
about
Even
to
with the
say-
stuff that the fundraiser you trying to do, bro.
Oh yeah, yep. Fundraising for the Black College tour. Yeah, we
Yeah,
can definitely. That's what it's all about.
Or
gotta tap in.
Before we get out of here, do you have anything you want to say to the people? That's your camera. If you want to give a little motivation.
Where they
or
can
something.
find you, whatever.
shit, you can find me on Instagram, Loyalty Boy LUM. Shit.
In and out painting. What else?
I got a whole bunch going on. I can't
EDM,
even-
the-
There's
the
so much going on
clothing
in my head
brand.
right now. I got so much going on.
I feel you. I
But
feel you.
nah, that's pretty much it, man. That's pretty much it.
Okay. You gotta follow him to like know what he's doing next, cause like he does everything.
Nah,
Taps
that's
into
Yeah,
dope.
everything.
I just be popping out, bro. Like, I don't really like talking about.
Nah, I
it,
get
bro.
it.
just be.
I
boom,
get it.
boom.
That's the
You
best
gonna
way to
see,
do it,
yeah,
man.
Yeah.
That's the
Absolutely.
best way to do it. But yo, hey, listen, follow him, In and Out Painting. I'm gonna hit him up over the summer to
Yes,
get
sir.
something
Yes,
painted,
sir.
man. Anything else he's doing, tap in with him. Myself, Yusuf, George, Lum,
Yep.
Lester. We out, man. Appreciate
All
you.
right.